Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have another TBR prompt jar picks my reads, this time for the month of February, so I'm super excited. These are pretty much all of my options. I do have some books up here also that I'll show you if they apply, I guess. I just don't have enough space for them. I am super intrigued and excited to see what the second month of this year brings. So let's just get started. I feel like I kind of messed up because they're sticky notes and now they're like sticking to each other and not moving. So yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this. I'm gonna like mix things up here because they're like sticking to each other. Okay. Okay, so the first one is a book with a name on the cover. A book with a name on the cover. I have Tom Lake by Ann Patchett. That's an option. Harry Soto is back. I already read that and I don't really want to have to do a reread, to be honest. So I feel like that's the only one. None of the ones I have up here apply. I guess One in Rome, because I'm gonna use like a name as in like a place, like the name of a place or the name of a person. So I guess my two options are One in Rome by Sarah Adams or Tom Lake by Ann Patchett, which is this one right here. I know this book was super popular last summer, but this one is the one that's been all the hype more recently. I have been wanting to read this one, so I think I'm gonna go with Tom Lake by Ann Patchett because it's been on my TBR recently, like in my head. That's the first pick. Yay! It's like not moving, so this is the trick. Alright. That's the one I grabbed. Oh, there's two that are stuck on each other, but I know I grabbed this one. So let's see here. The first book you see on Goodreads that you own but have not read. Okay, so the first book I see on Goodreads, when I open my Goodreads, that's on my physical TBR. The first book I'm seeing here is Crescent City. I don't own that. Wishing Game, I do own that, but I've read it already. Okay, I see Keeping 13, and I don't have Keeping 13, but I have Binding 13. So that might be the winner if I don't find another one here. Okay, so actually I came across one that I do have. And this one is super exciting, and it is A Court of Silver Flames, which I've already started, honestly, like 3 months ago. I have not picked it back up because it is intimidating, so for obvious reasons. It's the first one that I am finding on my Goodreads. Now the next one. The last book you purchased. Yay! Okay, so the last two books I purchased. Okay, wait, the last book I purchased or the last book that was gifted to me? It says the last book I purchased. The last book I purchased, so these are the last two books that I purchased. Binding 13 and Powerless. This is a tough one because I want to read them both, but it says a book, or the last book you purchased. And I'm trying to think, I feel like I grabbed Powerless last, if I'm not mistaken, because Binding 13 was like in the front. Yeah, so technically Powerless was the last one I purchased. Okay, this is looking exciting, but a lot of pages this month. It's looking hefty. I'm so excited though because it's like all the hype right now. Although I do really want to read Binding 13. A mess. A book you picked because of the cover solely. So just because of the cover. I feel like I pick all of my books because of the cover. But a book that I genuinely chose just because of the cover and not because it's hyped up I feel like I choose all of my books based off of their covers. One I know for sure I picked just because of the cover, and I've never heard anyone talk about it, is this one. Postcards from Summer. Honestly, I'm not trying to read a summer book right now in the middle of January, and this is like really thick. And I'm already having a really thick TBR. I feel like The Invisible Life of Addie Larue I picked on a random day because of the cover. Because I remember I was only seeing the hardcover of it. When I finally saw the paperback version, I was like, yes. I have been hearing a lot about this book lately also. So far we have 4 books. I'm loving the TBR right now. Start a new series, a romance. Okay, so the first one I think about is Binding 13. What's another series that I can start that is a romance though? Like, I feel like the other romance series is like the Chestnut Spring series, and I'm in the middle of that right now. Addicted to You is one by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Twisted Love, which these are like the classic OG BookTok viral books. So let me pull those out because we need to give these books a fair shot here. The Deal. Okay, so there's quite a few romance series that I can start. I don't know if this is breaking the rules. I'm gonna look them all up on Goodreads, and depending on who has the highest rating, that's who I'm gonna go with. Twisted Love has 3.74. Addicted to You has 3.78. The Deal has 4.24. This is definitely a contender. Binding 13 has, oh my god, I'm scared, 4.45. Wait, did Binding 13 win? Binding 13 won! Yes! So we have 5 books. I'm gonna do like 2 more just in case. A mystery, thriller, or thriller. That is not my favorite genre, but I have The Guest List by Lucy Foley, Housemaid by Frieda McFadden, and Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. What is it going to be? I'm gonna go with The Housemaid because everyone obsesses over this book and I need to know why. I'm like super late to the hype, but this is the one. We're gonna choose one more. A book everyone is talking about. I feel like all the books that I've grabbed everyone is talking about. I know exactly what I'm gonna pick, and it's Ruthless, Vows. I feel like everyone's talking about Divine Rivals and Ruthless, Vows, and I just finished Divine Rivals for another video. I am so excited for this. Stop, because this month's TBR is looking absolutely amazing. Hold on, let me show you this lineup because I'm in awe right now. Truly. We got quite some fantasy, but we have a good mix of everything, I want to say. She's beautiful. I am so obsessed with all of our picks for this month, so I cannot wait for February to get here in 3 days. I can start my February TBR, and thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.